Hey everybody, Kenny Ducey here for the Action Network, ready to give you my two favorite plays for Wednesday in the NBA. This is a daily action picks. Now, betting on the NBA recently, it's been all about navigating these COVID-related absences, and today I'm going to take two teams who I think are less affected by their absences than their opponents. Now, first off, I'm going to be taking the Boston Celtics -5.5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is, ordinarily anyway, would be a scary spot to take the Boston Celtics. They have not covered the spread a lot recently. They're coming off a disappointing loss to the Philadelphia 76ers, in which they led that game by 7 late. And on the other side of the coin, the Cavaliers are on a great against the spread streak. With that being said, they have 3 starters out here today. Isaac Okoro, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley, most importantly, are going to be missing this game, along with a complement of other important rotation pieces, Dylan Windler, one of them. It's going to really come down to Lauri Markkanen in the front court and maybe Kevin Love. Just not a very good situation when you're going up against the Boston Celtics, a team that just returned Jaylen Brown, who has increased this team's defense significantly when you look at the on-off splits, more than 5 points better per 100 possessions. And the problem for the Boston Celtics this year has been rim protection. Their field goal percentage inside the restricted area has not been fantastic. And when you look at the injuries that the Cleveland Cavaliers have right now, and the fact that the Boston Celtics are currently missing, Al Horford and Grant Williams, you'd think that is where a team could victimize the Boston Celtics. That's what happened with Joel Embiid against the Boston Celtics. That's just not going to be the case here with so many key players out for Cleveland. So I like laying the points with the Celtics. I think they're a better team with Jaylen Brown in the lineup. Him and Tatum are going to be out there. I'm going to lay the 5.5 points. My next bet is the Los Angeles Clippers. I know I sound like a broken record. I take the Los Angeles Clippers all the time, but I'm going to lay the 5.5 points against the Sacramento Kings. The fact of the matter is, not only do I think this is a better basketball team than what their record would indicate and what they've shown, and this is a great buy low spot, 5.5 points against a terrible team in the Sacramento Kings. I just think that there's so many issues on the other side of the ball with COVID absences. Marvin Bagley, Alex Len, and probably Richaun Holmes as well, all out in the front court for the Sacramento Kings. And that doesn't even, count the backcourt issues with Davion Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox out for this team as well. I'm very concerned about their ability to score in a very good Clippers defense. And on the other side of the coin, Serge Ibaka is back from his personal leave. And you've also got Paul George back from his long absence as well due to an injury. And look, I know that this was a disappointing team against the San Antonio Spurs. They could not hit any shots. They got a ton of open looks. I thought they played great offense. They played pretty decent defense for most of the game anyway until it got out of hand, and they pretty much mailed it in. It was really just missing open jump shots. And the Los Angeles Clippers are one of the best shooting teams in the NBA. They've got a great complement of shooters. And again, like I said, Paul George is back in the lineup. He just had a very off night shooting the basketball. You would expect shooting variance to kick in here, some positive regression to the mean. So I think that the Los Angeles Clippers against a team, the Sacramento Kings, 27th in defensive efficiency over the last 10 games, not defending particularly well. Now they're missing their entire front court, and the Los Angeles Clippers are a little bit healthier. I think that this could turn into a blowout here, and I think you're getting a very good deal on the Los Angeles Clippers, just 5.5 points. Earlier in the season, fully healthy for both of these teams, and coming off the season the Kings did, maybe the Clippers are a little bit heavier favorites, but the fact of the matter is they have not played very well lately. People are starting to doubt them. I think this is when you want to take the Clippers. I promise we won't take the Clippers next week. Actually, I can't promise that, but I would assume that we're not going to take them every single time we make picks. Anyway, if you're sick and tired of betting on Paul George, please feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like these picks, you're going to take them. Hit the like button on YouTube as well. You can feel free to check out some of our amazing content right here on the Action Network channel, actionnetwork.com. Check out our revamped Action Network app. Plenty of great content from all of our writers as well on there. And until next week, so long.